Good. Oh, there we go. Good morning. Hope the audio is not too bad. I don't have my usual mic setup done, but I'm just recording and holding it. Obviously, as you can see. Bienvenidos. Good morning. Buenos dias. It is a very, very, very good, relaxing morning here in Granada. Oh, look at this little corner here. This is such a cute corner. That little corner right there. I love that little middle brick building there. I don't know, something about it. It is a very calm, regular Monday morning here. Very slow. Granada. Well, I just think Spain in general, but I live here in Granada, so I'll say Granada has very, very slow mornings. Doesn't matter if it's a Monday. Still slow. Well, except if you're working as a jardinero, a garden worker, a cuidador de la calle, like the caretakers, or if you're working in a cafe. That would also probably be a little bit of a more hectic morning. But I feel like a little bit outside of that, it's pretty calm. Mornings here are very calm. Ooh, what are we passing by? There's just so many beautiful like buildings that were once just on the outside of the city limits that are now just smack dab in the center. So this is the Seminario Mayor San Cecilio, Casa de Espiritualidad. Oh, wow. Get a look at that. Let's see if I can... Oh, the letters are too little for that. But I read it. This is a seminary. Wow. It's really pretty, actually. It's really, really pretty. It has all these trees. I love that the trees here are like more pine and Christmas tree looking. Like, just someone who comes from Miami, it's all I see is palm trees. I'm used to palm trees. And I will admit, I kind of have like a thing against palm trees when I see them like here almost. I'm like, why they have to put a palm tree? Like, you ruin the look. I love the magnolias, I love the birch, I love the poplar, all the other ones, cypress, but then you put a palm tree. It don't make sense. But there's really no destination I'm going today. I like to do this. I like to just walk. Ooh, I heard my favorite bird. Laughing. Oh, I hear it again. I can't do it right now. My throat kind of hurts. But I'm just walking around with no real place in mind. Should I take off my sunglasses so you guys can see me better? I just want to explore, and so this is a street that I haven't really gone on to. Ooh, wow, this is gorgeous. Holy crap, look at that. You see that? You see the... Sorry, I was letting a truck go. He going right. Isn't that crazy to think about? Like, at one point, horse-drawn carriages were coming in here, and now a furgoneta, a van, is going in here no problem. Like, oh wow, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Do you see what I'm saying? Just like in the middle of cities, they have these beautiful... This is Monasterio de la Cartuja. This is a monastery. De la Cartuja. There looks like there are gardens over here. Let's see what this passageway looks like. Oh, wow. Wow. It's really gorgeous. Okay, I'm glad you guys got to see my blind reaction to this. I had no idea. Well, not no idea. I didn't know it'd be this quick. I didn't know I'd stumble upon it this quick. Monasterio de la Cartuja. Super pretty. Let's see what's over there. Another little building. No, these are pretty big. Well, this is pretty cool. Let's see. I love that Granada, they put this around everywhere. The historical significance of these sites. Let's see. This is the Monasterio de la Cartuja. Look at that. Edad Moderna. You put if you're thinking of this, the modern age, if you're thinking of this in like United States terms, it's like none of these dates are even, well, here. But like those years, that's not even in the beginning of our. It is our history. Like those years are the making of the United States, but it's not when it was a country. Let's see. That was kind of like a jumbled thought there. Okay. We got options. Because we're right here, so I could, let me see. I don't want to, oh, there we go. We're right there. I could go straight up, or I could keep going. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shaking this so much. I'm not sure. Ah! I think I'll go straight. I'll go straight because I did see on my other map that I have that there are trails that go into the campus. So I think I'd rather do that. I'm an alley cat. I like to take the road less trodden on. That's just me. That is just me. I see the way right there, and it's paved and beautiful and ready for me. And I'm like, okay, but first, before I take that one, I want to take a back road. So let's see what this looks like. I don't like how that looks hanging there. Ooh, is this a little park? Oh no, this is an entranceway. Okay. Oh, that's kind of a shame that they made the architectural style a little boring and meh. This is kind of cool though. Someone has definitely lived in there, for sure, at one point or another. Had a fight with the spouse, something with the kids, had to sleep over at the office a little longer than they wanted to. Maybe they did want to. One thing I love... Ooh. Wow, alright. One thing I love about Spain, or I guess just... I'm gonna just say Spain because I'm here. I don't want to say Europe in general because Europe, although it's smaller than the United States, it is so full of different experiences. All these different countries that are in this close space. It's like each one has unique things about it and such. But what I do like is that everywhere I am guaranteed, basically, I'm guaranteed a sidewalk. And, coming from the United States, it's like, sidewalks are not always guaranteed at all. Especially if you don't live in a major urban center, like you're not, like if you live in Florida, you live in Kissimmee, you live in Arcadia, you're in, Port St. Lucie. There are places where you're not going to have a sidewalk. And these people they will die on that hill, be like, we don't need a sidewalk. I'm like, this is a basic urban, I don't even want to call it an amenity. This is a necessity. This is an urban necessity. How are you going to consider yourself a town or a city without a sidewalk? Like, shit sounds funky. But okay, so enough of the rose-colored glasses. One thing I do not like about Spain is the fact that these people, and I say these people, yes, they litter. It is not. I think it's a failure in the education system or something because these people do not care. Like they litter. Oh wow, look at this building. 53A. Have to be weary when you see a Spanish flag, although like you know, you should always, not always, I shouldn't say that. It is okay to have pride in your country, and it is okay to have that pride in your country, but you need to have the self-awareness and the responsibility to realize if your country has participated in some not some good things, and to fight for the idea of the country and not for whatever nationalist bullshit probably from the right wing. Oh, I think I found it. I found my trail. Look, a house is under construction. That's pretty cool. What does that say? From Stockholm till Granada. Oh. This is so interesting. That was so interesting. That was an interesting... Oh, May, June 2022. Oh, I see all the different European flags. I even see Cyprus in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay. It's kind of covered up by the plants, guys. But you just steer away from nationalism. You don't want to go down that road. But it's okay. Oh, gatita. Gata. Hold on. Let me spin that. There we go. Gatita. She's a little scared. These are all so pretty. These are people's backyards. Oh, another guy. Gatita. Misu. Oh my gosh, there are cats in every backyard. That was just Jasmine we passed by too. Ooh, these are fun looking. See, it is still possible to have green spaces in Europe. I don't know where this lie was coming from, where you're not gonna have, like, there are no housing options with like this. Let's say this could be straight out of Florida. Oh my gosh, this pine. I say that, and then like, well, this isn't a Scots pine, but it looked similar for a second. Actually, no, Scots pines, the branches are a little higher. Like, they don't have branches on the bottom, it just goes up and then the branches start. This is what the grass looks like because it has been so dry. Oh, this is actually what I wanted to talk about. One of the things I wanted to talk about. It has been so dry here. And so with that, like, it hasn't rained because it hasn't rained since like April, May, and when it did rain, it was torrential downpour. Like, it was crazy. But so it hasn't rained, and it is very dry. And there have been forest fires, as you've been seeing online, I'm sure, in Spain. That's like why we're in the news right now. As you can see, it's been very dry. As I showed, it was very dry. It rained 2 days ago now, and we needed that rain. Oh my, I sound like an old lady, but no, we needed that rain. Like, it is dry. It is... Okay, that hill is not the best example because it actually looks pretty green-ish, but nah, it was dry. But we better now. We up. Oh, I think I found the little... I found it. Look, guys, we found it. The little creek just around the river bend. I look once more. Just around the river bend, beyond the shore, where the gulls fly. A fly actually, just went inside my mouth. I'm gonna find a place to sit and then we'll talk.
Just pull the trigger and win a blue ribbon, no compromise. of the earth.
Can I get a witness?
The people die and babies cry. We find out why or live a lie.
This is the part they're not showing you. This is the part they're not showing you in Spain. Even this part. This was just on fire. And you can see a little better here how dry it is. So it makes sense that this unfortunately caught on fire. But fortunately, fires, look, you can already see some regrowth happening in there. Bring new life. Fires bring new life. So there is a plus. But this is what they're not showing you. This is what you don't get on those tours. This is what the guides in the city don't want you to see. These neighborhoods out here in the periphery of the city. It's beautiful out here. This is still undeveloped land. They have the road and grid built and everything. I'll put up a picture of what that looks like, but this is what those other neighborhoods look like from afar, not from on the ground. They look a little, I would say a little nicer on the ground, but from afar, that's what they look like. I appreciate that Spain does build density and that people actually have a place to live, but doesn't mean that there are not problems. There definitely are. There's its own set of issues here. But hey, I'd prefer working with what I got here than what I had in the States. This is just gorgeous. This is going to be so magnificent when all these people get housing over here. When new people get housing over here, I should say that. Because this is all undeveloped. They have the grid and everything laid out and ready. But like, I just love, like, do you see, like, sidewalks are included. And they added this sidewalk here, like there's no street attached to this. This is purely a trail, sidewalk, whatever you want to call it. So pretty. Oh my gosh. I just can't. And any elevation, I'm stunned. I'm like, wow. I love it. I love it. Look at those mountains over there in the distance. The sun's shining on them.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom, Simba. Must never go to the,
what are they called?
The Badlands. Simba!
I still haven't found a place to sit. Actually, I do have a place to sit. I'll sit over there. I'll sit. There's a little park. Because I'm like, there are not going to be no benches here. They don't plan that far ahead. Or I could sit on top of that utilities building that's right there. No. I'll be nice. Go on top. Or no, I'll go on a bench. Benches over here I could possibly sit at. There's two there. But just appreciating these buildings. They kind of look spaceship-y. Like, I think I see some... Oh, what is that freaking planet called? I want to say every time. It's like I think it's literally in the first Star Wars movie. Tatooine? What is it? I forget. Like, it just looks like it's supposed to be in like another planet almost. Desire path. Very pretty, very pretty, very cute. Let's see. Maybe I can find another one over here. But I like how, even though it is still something new and, well, newer, they keep the touches of Andalusismos, those little things that make them Andaluses. I like how they keep those patterns, those tiles. Oh, my wet dream right here. Look at this, the pedestrian pathway in between these apartment buildings. Oh, My goodness. Oh, hi. God, I love it. Hola, buena. Had to put the camera down for a second because she was fixing her bra, and I am not that kind of guy. So just give her privacy. These are gorgeous though. This is the part they're not showing you. This is the part they're not showing you. No, this is, well, not obviously, but this would be a more working class neighborhood right here. Much more working class, but plants make everything so much better. My goodness. I wonder who determines what gets planted. I wonder who's deciding what's going down. Oh, these are pretty. I thought it was Shakira at first. I was like, no, it wouldn't be playing that. Then it goes out to parking area, and basically it's just like the rest of the city. Oh, I love plants. I love plants. Damn, that's a really cute little neighborhood in there. I hope they have a good sense of community. I'm sure they do. The Spanish are very, very community bonded. Oh wow. See that? To me, this is pretty. To me, that has more charm and value than a fucking Strode. Like, just I mean, one of my friends, she posted, she was like, what it looks like going out in Western Pennsylvania, and it literally looked like that could be in Florida, that could be in California. Sorry, the guy on the motorcycle was looking at me when I was recording. God, why was you looking at me? But it's just like things are not different over there. Everything is made the same, and it's all tied into carcentrism, capitalism, racism, control. Yes, those are all factors. But okay, I'm still on the search to find a bench for us. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be so quick when I do this. I just want to show that there is some activity. Look, they have like a summer camp going on. See, there are more kids under there. That sounds so bad. There are more kids under there. But the little bird feature. But there is some summer activity going on. There is.
Territorial disputes, talking about boundaries when we deal in absolutes. When people lose their faces, are preoccupied with places, and whether or not the races that flow through your veins are apropos. This land is my land, this land is your land, but it was their land first. Whose world is it anyway? Ethnic division,
fatal collisions,
it's easier to hate.
cannot tolerate.
The people die and babies cry. We find out why or live a lie.
Okay, so this actually was not the park that I planning on going to. Oh, here's a little, that's a school over there. I just need you guys to see this. Like, I love just seeing everyday life go by. But these neighborhoods all... Wait, why aren't these open right now? These should be. Unless, what time is it? It's 10:32. Oh, it is also August, so they're probably taking a break, actually. Gorgeous. We are going... Let's see, kitty. We are going to this park that's called Parque 28 de Febrero. Hay dos gatitas. Babies. It's called 28 de Febrero. Oh, babies. Okay, I did scare you. I did scare them. Okay. I didn't even get that close. Damn. It's called 28 de Febrero, so I'm like, I wonder, is that something nationally? Is this a Granada reference? I'm not sure. I will have to look this up. But we're here. We're here at the park. Now, we have to remember that when we talk about European parks, they not always, but they tend to not be what you might think of a park in the United States. Here the park, oh my gosh, like look at all this trash. This is the youth. That's the youth right there. We think of green spaces, we're thinking of parks that are more natural looking, kind of, there tends to be more grass or wildflowers, or because grass isn't always the best. But these parks here tend to kind of be more like planted trees and plazas, if you will. And which, like, this is cute too. Like, this is nice when it's maintained and kept, and but I know it can be kind of like that's what the park is when you have an idea in your mind of what that looks like. But yeah, I think we're gonna sit right here. I think I'm gonna choose this one. Oh, look, yes, because it's right by Centro. I'm kind of a little upset myself right now because I did not come all the way prepared, but I guess that's just what was supposed to happen. I didn't bring my notebook, but at this part of the video, I wanted to kind of make a commitment for myself and kind of, oh, okay, he's playing music. I was like, where the fuck did that beat come from? There's a guy smoking, like a couple meters away from me. I have to start getting used to using meters instead of feet, so I'm thinking like, I'd say 5 meters, 15 feet. Oh my god! I moved my arm and all the bugs just came off of me. I didn't even feel those little flies. But I wanted to hold myself accountable and to kind of like make a commitment and just to document it on here so that it becomes more real. I'm saying it out loud. I wanted to write it down. I didn't bring my notebook. I usually always have my notebook on me, so this is odd. I am feeling a little woozy. I will say that for some reason my nose is runny. Well, I did go to Gardens yesterday. I have that video ready. That might come out before this. So the Gardens that I was just at, it did make me sneeze a lot. It was like a lot of flowers. And for like, it's like just my throat feels kind of weird too. So I don't know. But what I want to there are a few things that I want to commit myself to. And it's because I've been having a lot of people like tell me the same thing, and like I just need to like wake up and do it, and And it's people telling me, like, you have all the tools. This whole idea that, like, you need a titulación, you need a title, that you need a degree, that you need this, you need that, it's not true. I'm smart, I'm skilled, I unfortunately right now I'm attractive. I need to use that to my benefit. So I need to get on it, and I need to do what I want to do. If I want to do something and I believe it's the right path for me, then I need to go all in. And make sure that I'm steering on that path. So here are the things that I want to keep myself accountable for, and I want to commit myself to. So one of those things is being a creator. I love doing this. It has helped me so much personally, and it's not on the basis of I want to be famous, or I want to influence people. It's more so that sense of community, and the hey, I'm here, letting people know, and advertising, but without trying to sell, just advertising that, hey, I'm here. I'm here too. I'm doing this too. And I got like one dislike actually, and I loved that, because I was like, oh my gosh, like a hater, like what do you have to say? But they didn't comment. I didn't get any bad comments. I only get good comments on here. And I love just seeing people, what people have to say about, like the experience that I'm going through. Oh my gosh, there's like a lady walking over here, and I love her. She is my spirit animal. She is such a character. Wow. I don't want to be rude and record her, but let me try to get a good look at her again. Oh God, I love her. Uh, she's so cute. Wow. She has like a little yellow hair flower clip on top, and like this leopard leopard print house dress with a white over. It's like a little like lab coat on top. It's actually so funny, and she just has like sandals. Um, Sorry, I'm so. I don't want to say I have anything, but I do have ADHD traits where I'm just like squirrel, yep, butterfly. um, but I want to become. Well, I already am. I want to become a better creator. I want to have a little more direction in what I'm posting, because I have kind of been treating this kind of like a diary, and I do like that. But I do want to also be of service to people. If there's like the video that I made about the beach, like the beach vlog, that was actually so much fun. Like that I liked doing, because it was showing people what life looks like on another side of the world. And I like that. I like just bringing awareness, even if it's for something as small as that. It's like, you got good music and good sights. I feel like that's a pretty good it's a pretty good thing to show. uh, but not just that. Like things that I think of that I am passionate about. Like, I don't know if I've said it enough on here, but I don't like phones. I don't like cars. When I say phones, I mean like our modern day iPhone, smartphone kind of deal. Smartphone. Like, it doesn't have to be an iPhone. It can be a Samsung. It can be a Droid. I don't discriminate. I don't like them all. Um, and just how we're lacking community, and I say that a lot, but it's true. Us as a global community, we are lacking. We definitely need to rebuild uh, bonds that are being torn down right now. Like, especially literally right now in the moment that we're living in. It's just like bullshit what's happening. Um, but I want to become a better creator. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I want to be financially stable. I want to actually be independent financially, but I know to get there, I'm first going to need to ask for the help, and I guess it kind of can be a pride thing to not want to ask for help, or knowing that it can be there. But I need to get over it. And it's like you can't do everything by yourself. And if someone who's preaching about community, wouldn't he realize that? Sometimes I got to repeat it out loud, and do it for myself. That it's like, okay, yeah, you can want to help others, but are you good at accepting help when it's offered and when you need it? Like, are you good for, not just when it's offered, are you good at asking for help? Yeah. So that was like a question for me. And sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I am, but sometimes I'm not. And in this moment, to get where I want to be, financial independence, and just more stability, really, I need to ask for help. So that's 2. And the last thing, 3, all good things come in 3. The last thing is I want to, well, I am, you have to say that, I'm going to grow better at loving myself first, and being the best caretaker for me rather than for someone else, and rather than supporting someone else's dream. Because I am such a good supporter, such a good cheerleader. I'm so, I know I'm loyal, and I need to find that loyalty to myself. I need to bring that to myself. I need to bring that energy to me, because I see how well and how much I commit myself to other people. But then it's like, when it comes to something for me, I tend to burn out, or it's laziness. I get like, oh, I'll do it. It's procrastination. I'll get to it. And it's like, if it were for someone else, I would be doing it early. I'd be doing it every day. I'd be doing it consistently. So that's what I am going to do and get better at, loving myself. So let's review the 3 things. I am doing a contract with myself, with you guys here, with me, everyone. We'll start from 3 to 1. 3, I'm going to get better at becoming loyal and loving myself first. Doesn't mean you can't love someone else. It just means you gotta love you first. 2, I'm going to get better at asking for help. And, well, there's like 2 things then too. Gonna get better at asking for help, and knowing when it's when it's right to ask for that help, but to also gain financial independence and stability. And 1, oh my gosh, sorry, there's my favorite birds over there to the left. Okay, and 1, I'm going to become a better creator. I'm going to become a better creator. I'm going to be doing things that I'm more passionate about. The video kind of had that. I love senderos, trails. I like just going in random corners in the city. Like, I did not know that was what that whole walk was going to look like over there. Because really, when I go on maps, I usually am looking at it from an aerial view. I noticed that I'm like, wow, that's so interesting, like how different people look at Google Maps, Apple Maps, Google Earth, all those different applications. How people look at it differently. Like, some people are Google Street viewers, like they're on the street. Me personally, I like to look from an aerial view, especially if there's 3D. I love to zoom in between the buildings and stuff, but I don't usually do the street view unless I actually am curious as to what is on the street, what it looked like how many ever years ago. and that. But it's so interesting. Like, some people are more street viewers, others are more aerial, and then there are some who are both. I definitely am more of an aerial. I do both, but I'm more aerial. But that's my favorite princess, by the way, too. Ariel. So yeah, I just think that's cool. But we kind of did one of the first things today. We did creating something that I actually like, and that I actually want to show something that I think is interesting and of value. So yeah, I am going to probably smoke and read. Not gonna lie, that's probably what I'm gonna do right now. But I'm gonna be present now. I'm gonna put the camera away. I'm gonna be present now. And the last thing before I go, let me tell you, it is so different using a camcorder instead of using your phone. Although I did make some videos on my phone, and I did like the audio. The audio was a lot more crisp. It's so much different with a camcorder, or just anything that's just not a phone. It feels a lot more intentional. Feels a lot more real. I love it. Like, sometimes, like, it just looks like a little cyclops, like cute little cyclops eye. Like, I just okay, but okay, this was good. I had fun with y'all. This was a nice walk. I'm in a new part of the city that I haven't explored yet. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Bye.